Willie D Live.
What's up, family? Caitlyn Jenner, who voted for Donald Trump, your president, and the poster child for MAGA trans, says he needs Donald Trump's help. Why? Because Donald Trump's policy made certain that the marker on his passport now says M for male. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why would Donald Trump do something like that? That's cold-blooded. Don't he know an ally when he sees one? Now, here's the deal. Caitlyn was like, yo, this is bad. Like my life is in danger. And now you got people out there saying, well, you did vote for it. So here's the article right here, fam. Caitlyn Jenner appeals to Trump saying she cannot travel after passport gender change to male. And this is per IB Times. That's the look that Caitlyn had on his face when he got the news. Yeah, looks a little like Melania. Yeah, look like Melania, don't it? Like Melania in the morning before she put on her makeup. Yeah, okay, so anyway, fam, Caitlyn Jenner says she cannot travel abroad after her passport was reissued with a male gender marker, a problem she has taken directly to President Donald Trump. The appeal lays bare a personal clash between her political loyalties and the policies now shaping transgender lives in the U.S. Speaking on a podcast hosted by Tommy Lauren, Caitlyn Jenner described what she says as a bureaucratic reversal with real consequences. After renewing her passport, she said it was returned marked M for male, leaving her unsure how to navigate international travel. What do? I can't travel internationally anymore, she said, framing the issue as part of a broader tightening around gender markers. Jenner revealed she wrote to Donald Trump following a visit to Mar-a-Lago asking for direct intervention. She has not yet received a reply and says she has chosen not to call him despite having his personal number. Jenner has long positioned herself as a Republican voice on transgender issues, publicly backing Trump in both 2016 and 2024. That alignment now collides with a policy environment many trans Americans say is becoming increasingly restrictive. Jenner did not retreat from her support from Trump during the interview. She spoke warmly of her personal relationship with him and Melania, emphasizing past personal contact. Yet her account carried a note of unease. Now we're going too far to the right, with gender markers, she said, suggesting a line had been crossed. It is a rare moment of public friction between Jenner and a political movement she has consistently defended. What makes this moment difficult to ignore is the contradiction it exposes. Jenner has often criticized progressive approaches to gender policy, particularly in sport, while arguing for limits on participation by transgender athletes. Now she finds herself challenging a different flank, objecting to administrative decisions that affect her own legal identity. She also raised concerns about bathroom restrictions, describing them as unsafe. I have so many of my friends are just gorgeous women, she said. Trying to force these people into the men's room, and it's just not right, and it's not safe. The language is personal, almost protective, and it cuts against the harder edge of some conservative messaging. We can stop right there, fam. I think you get the point. So, how did Caitlyn Jenner take it overall? Like, is he still down with Trump? You still gonna vote for Trump? Well, check out what he said. Here's the reaction. I haven't heard from him. He's kind of busy right now. My gender marker is not big on the issue. Okay, so I get that. I'm not blaming him whatsoever. I love the guy and I love what he's doing. I love the guy. And I love what he's doing. He's making your life unsafe. He's bombing and killing innocent people. He's using the American economy as his own piggy bank. He's sicking uncivilized mutts with badges and guns on U.S. citizens. He's starting wars to circumvent justice and not have himself revealed, exposed for being in those Epstein files. He's dividing the country more and more every single day. He wakes up every morning and starts a beef with an American. Pick one. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what discipline. Does not matter what industry. He just goes after Americans. Americans are his biggest enemy. He would have us to believe that it's Iran or some other boogeyman country. But now, man, America is his biggest enemy. And he is America's biggest enemy. Make no mistake about that. It is amazing how people who voted for Trump voted against their own interest. And when the rubber hit the road, when the SHIT hit the fan, now they wish they hadn't done it. But in this case, with Jenner, he cool with it. He's still voting for Trump. He's still riding for Trump. He still supports Trump because he loves the guy. It is just amazing. Take him out of the position that he's in as president and the power. Take the power away, take the money away, take the position away, and nobody gives a damn about Donald Trump. He's a nobody. He's a nobody. But that goes to show you how Americans operate. Man, if you got some money, if you got a position, but especially if you got some money, and if you're the president, boy, they'll kiss your ass with their tongue hanging out. Yeah, man, these Americans are something else, man, what they do for money, the way that they pimp themselves over money, because that's all it is. Let Donald Trump be a regular old white dude on the streets, and he wouldn't have, nobody would even look at him twice. They'd walk right by him, including Melania. She'd run from him. She'd get back home. She'd be talking to one of her friends. Yeah, so how was it? Yeah, you say you took a stroll to the park. Yeah, I was walking in this. I just walked this a creepy looking guy. Like, he's all fat and ugly. He looks like he's about 79 years old, and skin looks like it smells. It's like he had a toupee on or something. He was like, "Hey, my name is Donald. You can call me Don." I was like, "Yeah, get away from me. Get away." You know damn well Melania wouldn't take a second look at that sucker if it wasn't for the money and the power. That's cold-blooded, ain't it, fam? You got to have no self-esteem to be in a relationship with a woman like that. You just can't have no self-esteem. Okay, knocking her down one thing, but wifing her up, how you lay next to somebody you don't really trust? She's only there because of the position that you have. She's only there for your position. She's only there for the money. That's it. How you lay next to somebody like that? I see dudes doing it all the time. A lot of dudes, man, they ain't got no self-esteem. That's why they become murderers when the relationship gets broken off. Because in their mind, I gave you my soul. I'm gonna kill you. Yeah. A lot of these dudes, they be giving up their soul to be in these relationships. They give up their soul. Give up their soul for some booty. Get a little cute face, waist, nice little waist, cute face. That's it for them. You gotta do nothing else. That's it. Then they wonder why they going through it. They wonder why they having aneurysms and heart attacks. Women be giving them all kinds of blues. And they deserve it. I wonder when Melania's effect kick in. Be interesting to see. Yeah. Yeah, anyway, fam, man, I started dreaming for a minute there. But anyway, the point is, people got to stop voting against their interest. It's so many people that voted against their own interest who thought they wasn't voting against their interest. They thought they were going to be safe. They thought he was only going to do it to them, only going to hurt them. They thought Trump's policies would only hurt them. He would only target them. But they didn't understand. Trump targets anybody and everybody. Anybody that's standing in his way of getting more power and money, you're a target. It doesn't matter how inconsequential you may think it is. All tracks lead to money and power. And if you're in the way, he's going to roll right over you. But what say you, fam? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And before I go, quick poll. Thumbs up if you believe Donald Trump owes Donald Trump owes Caitlyn Jenner any loyalty. Thumbs up. Thumbs down if you say, hell no, man, no honor amongst thieves. Get out of here with that. Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your message and your thoughts. No more talk.